Hi travelers, Tara here, Hidden Lotus Tarot, and today is August 31st, 2016, and I'm going to be coming to you today with a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2016. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers, and I would like to thank all of my diehard subbies who've stuck with me thus far. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be addressing anything having to do with the video that I posted up the other day called The Sharing. It is important that I stick to the task at hand right now, and that is completing my work. Rest assured, I will be coming back probably after I get the monthlies done. I will be coming back and sharing some insights with you, like the aftermath. So, kind of stick around or just kind of wait for that to show up, because I have been gaining some insights, and perhaps what I've learned, if I can share it with you, it may help you in some way, shape, or form. I would like to say, for those of you who have been emailing me and contacting me after that video, I really want to thank you so much for your support and your kindness and your compassion. Um, it was funny, really. I was a little bit shocked by that. And for those of you who kind of threw my words back at me, I appreciate that as well. So I will be addressing all of those issues in another video. Let me see. Is there anything else? This is going to be a general reading. Again, it is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2016. And the messages will not resonate with everyone. In which case, if you need more insight, you have to get a personal reading for that. For those of you who want to purchase a personal reading, I can't even talk right now. To go to my website, right up in the right-hand corner of the video, there's usually a little I, or it'll say something like, please visit my website. If you click that link, it'll take you directly over to the website. I do ask, however, that once you get over to the website, if you're going to purchase, that you please read everything in its entirety before you make your purchase, because there's a few steps that I have you go through. It's a Virgo thing. So I would appreciate that. Anyway, here we go. I do have the Sibyllus and the Neapolitans for further clarification should we need. Mercury just went retrograde either yesterday or today. I don't know. This card wants to come out as well. Cards are kind of dealing themselves. Okay. And Mercury will be retrograde until October 6th or 7th. And tomorrow we have not only a new moon in Virgo, but we have a solar eclipse in Virgo. And as you know, if you've watched my sharing video, I am the living proof that eclipses hide things. We had the near eclipse on the 18th. So just be aware of that. If this reading does not resonate with you, please go back and check your moon and rising sign. That may have messages for you. Either way, take what you can and disregard what you cannot. Okay? So we're going to put 9 cards down, and as you can see, the Tower and Judgment have come out. Those cards just spontaneously shown up. So this is the cards trying to give me an idea of what's going on. So I'm going to lay the rest of the cards here. The King of Wands. The Emperor. Wow, it's a lot of fire. All fire. All fire. So either some of you Piscean, Sun, Moon, and Risings are really getting amped up or geared up for something, or you're dealing with the fire sign person. This is all fire. The Tower is fire. Judgment is fire. King of Wands and the Emperor. All fire. Guess what? Even the Two of Swords, it represents the moon in Leo. The Seven of Coins. Now we get some cooling influences here. The Star card has come out. The Three of Coins. and another fire sign card, the Six of Wands, and that represents the time frame of Jupiter in Leo. So for some of you, this is extending out perhaps, or this goes back to a situation that started around the beginning of August. That is my exit card. But the energies really that are most, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, that are most prevalent is this Two of Swords, because it sits in the center of the spread and touches every card. And this represents the time frame of September 23rd into August 2nd. Okay. Jupiter will be moving into Libra in on September 9th. Libra is ruled by Venus, and this is talking about Venus. I mean, Libra represents relationships, those one-to-one relationships, not just romantic relationships, but any type of relationship that you have. And we face it, we are always in relationship every single day. Anytime we get up and we have to exchange with other people, even if it's something as simple as you go into the corner store to get your cup of coffee in the morning, you're in relationship with that person who takes your money, and vice versa. You're in relationship with those people that you're standing in line with. So it is all about relationships, those one-to-one. And no matter what relationship you're in, you are always the most important common denominator in any relationship as it pertains to you. Underneath, I have another fire card, Venus in Aries. Okay. Now, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. So this is, wow, I don't even know how to read this. This is telling me two different stories. It is what it is. The Two of Swords in the center. This is the fence, what I call the fence sitting card. It is knowing that you need to make a decision, but not having all of the information that you need to make an effective decision. We can make many decisions, but you know, whether they are effective or not. I do see that some of you will be making an effective decision. Others of you, I think, are waiting for someone else to make an effective decision or make a decision. The Two of Swords is also known as the hoodwinked card. And this could be someone acting sketchy or evasive or shady. And your intuition is kind of telling you that something's not right, but you're trying to, I don't know, not make any moves, not make any decisions because you don't feel like rocking the boat, so to speak. So this could either be either you being hoodwinked by somebody or you hoodwinking yourself, because you can't really see it in this card, but that chick has one eye that's not covered very well. And so sometimes this is not being able to see, either not being able to see what you need to see or refusing to see, or only looking at it in a halfway light. Okay. Now, this energy will be, if it has not started for some of you Pisceans, this will be coming up through the month of September, indeed all the way out into October through these eclipses. Now, for some of you, I do feel, this is the past row, that some of you have met someone quite suddenly, someone who's very powerful, very strong, like a bolt out of the blue. The person just showed up in your life. And in a sense, it's kind of saying that it's kind of it's everything you've ever wanted. Okay, but then this card has a dual representation. It represents Aquarius, and it also represents Venus. And Venus is not comfortable in Aquarius. because it's emotions juxtaposed against rationality. And so it could be that some of you, that's why we have this Two of Swords sitting in. And if this is not you, Piscean, Sun, Moon, and Rising, then this is the person that you're dealing with. It is very, very much a fire energy. Very much so. But it's as though the cards are saying that it is not only a fire sign person that you're dealing with, but there's a lot of passion and drive and emotion behind this. And maybe some of you could even be quite taken aback by that, okay? The Two of Swords. And you're not quite sure what to make of it. Maybe you yourself are having these, all of a sudden, these strong desires, and you're like, where the hell is that coming from? This has never happened to me before. And I say that because I have the Judgment card. It's like some of you may be are being called to a new life all of a sudden. Something has, you've been put on notice, or you're being put on notice. If this is just energy swirling around you, you feel that there is a change coming. You know there's a change coming, and it is a change that has been a long time in coming, because the Judgment comes when it comes. All right. And for some of you, again, it is something sudden, something quite sudden and unexpected. And it is related to this King of Wands and this Emperor person. Okay. And I do feel that this is a fire sign male that we're dealing with, and someone who could have water tendencies, like Scorpio, maybe a Scorpio moon or Scorpio rising, because this card represents Mars and this card represents Uranus. Okay, so this could be someone who might have that pull, and you can't understand what that pull is. The Emperor card comes in to say it kind of like it's a situation or a person who has presented themselves, and it's like you understand that this is an opportunity for you to increase whatever that may be. But you do need to, you're not quite sure, you don't have everything that you need. And this is about the card of patience and weighing up. So this is literally could be either you, Piscean, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or the other person that you're dealing with who's perhaps kind of taken a step back because maybe even they themselves aren't quite sure what the hell's going on. Okay. But do know that this is not something random. So if you've been questioning whether or not, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. No, you're not. It is big forces at work. Big forces. And I don't know if the eclipse in March of 2016 touched on some fire sign point, like in Aries or something like that. But this could be like, eclipses always go back and they touch on another eclipse, the one previous before, the one two eclipses before. So this could be even that. If this is a situation where it doesn't read like it's a separation, but it could very well be. I'm going to pull Sibilas on this because this line right here says that something occurs quite suddenly. There's an aha moment. There's something that happens out of the blue, and it kind of there's confusion surrounding this. But nevertheless, whatever this thing is, it's positive in one respect. Okay? And maybe you're not seeing that right now. And this, to me, this is the card of having stable foundations. So whatever this thing is, it's not as though you are knocked off and you don't recover. It's like it kind of moves you to a different level. This could even be some of you who have met someone and you know that this person is the person that you want to marry. Or you know this is the person that you want to be exclusive with, or you know that this is a situation where you could really build something together, because I have this Three of Coins here. And this is all about two people coming together to build on something. And this is really laying the foundation for a new beginning or a new project or a new endeavor or a new relationship of some sort. And it leads into the 4. And to me, this is always the card of marriage. That's the card of marriage and relationships. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this, and perhaps some of you or both of you, you and the person that this situation is speaking about, don't have the clarity that you just need yet. So it may take until October 2nd for this 2 of Swords energy to clear up. For some of you, you may have you've already figured it out. Here, August 2nd to the 11th, the 6 of Wands. And something that happened quite quickly and quite suddenly, like a whirlwind romance. And to me, the Tower with the Judgment says that this is a major, major life change. Major life change. Now, I don't see anything negative in this spread, except for this uncertainty here for some of you. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at this 2 of Swords. Now, we must keep in mind that we are around an eclipse season, and this could be that if this is a situation where it could be that some of you may find out that, let's say it's an upset in a relationship, okay? It could be that you are trying to choose between 2 different people. They have similar characteristics, but one is a better option than the other. You know, and I don't like saying that, but that's perhaps how you're viewing it, or you're not quite sure how to view it. I don't know. But it almost is like the cards are saying that the decision is not up to you. It's up to this person, this King of Wands who presents himself. I'm going to lay 3 Sibilas on the Tower and the Judgment. Indeed, this is meeting someone out of the blue. We have the Riunione. Now, this could be, excuse me, a work situation and you're dealing with the boss and upper level management. And maybe there's been a change or a shakeup. I don't know. Because this card can speak to a meeting, a romantic meeting, but it can also speak to a job interview. Okay? And, you know, here we go. We have the denari, the safe. So this could be an opportunity to, as I was saying, increase in whatever manner that is. This could be on a financial level, but the Emperor not only increases his finances, he increases his territory, he increases his tribe, he increases his own power and confidence. And even if you are male or female, and if this is a same-sex or heterosexual relationship, this is really esperanza. And it's almost like the cards are saying you've been hoping and you've been waiting for that, and your prayers have been answered. But perhaps they were answered so quickly and so unexpectedly that it kind of knocked you off your heels there. The 7 of Pentacles, I want to look at both the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles together. Wow. Yes. Oh, Sibilas, I love you. Indeed. A consolation. Okay, and consolations aren't that great. And consolations are like, oh, well, here, you didn't win the Miss America pageant. You're the second runner-up. Okay, that's your consolation. You're the second runner-up. But I have seen many of those second runner-ups parlay that into something really, really positive for themselves. So I guess it depends on how you view it, and depends on taking your time to think about and weigh up whatever it is you need to weigh up about the situation. I think for some of you, it could be, if this is a situation where you're waiting on someone else to make the decision, this is why we're in this space. Okay. And what you need to see, because this card is about the person who's comfortable in their own skin. And this is about someone who, regardless of whatever anybody else says or thinks or does, makes a decision based upon what's best for them. Okay? But it does speak to someone that you know, or some form of loyalty or fidelity, and perhaps trying to view this. For some of you, you're it's just not enough, whatever this thing is surrounding this person. And for others of you, it is perhaps even a loss, a recognition that, you know what, I can't wait around forever for this person to make their damn decision. I gotta make hay while the sun's shining. So I want to take a look at what this Three of Coins is telling me. This is indeed about the building of something new. Remember earlier I said that for some of you, you may be finding out, or you're trying to decide whether or not you want to continue in a relationship because maybe you yourself have met someone new. Once I saw these three cards, the Three of Pentacles came to life and started telling me that indeed, for some of you, you are, it's kind of like being at a crossroads. And you're not sure whether or not that foundation still supports you enough. I have the Gran Signore, which is indeed, it's kind of mirroring this Emperor and this King of Wands. So he's the Lord of the Manor. He's the man of high society. And these two cards could speak that it might be someone who has suddenly found themselves in a greater position financially and power. And maybe this power could be going to their heads. Okay. Because I have the La Superbia. Now, the actual literal meaning of this card is someone who's arrogant and who's haughty and who's vain. Okay. And remember I said it almost kind of reads like there might be a separation here, but this is really having to weigh up a situation very, very carefully and quite delicately, because there could be somebody new on the horizon trying to or wanting to build with someone new. Okay. But at the same time, the cards are saying, for those of you who have met this person that has come out of the blue, this is a great success, and it is something new to build upon. You know, I always say the cards never tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. And a lot of people are like, well, come on. And then they'll say, well, your video confused me. Either it is or it isn't. Well, you know, it depends on the situation. And the cards can speak to, they are multi-dimensional and they're multi-layered. And they can speak about many different situations at the same time. So that's why I always try to caution you when you watch my videos, take what you can and disregard what you cannot. No matter which situation you're in, which side of the fence you're on, how long you're going to be sitting on that bench, okay, know that there is still something positive coming out of it, and that there's still an opportunity to gain this stable foundation, okay? And because I'm looking at Six of Wands down to a 4, if this is you having to leave a situation, or in a sense, maybe someone moving on without you, you lost those 2 wands, but you still got something, you know, stable there. And what I mean by that is you can always count on yourself. That's what Venus represents. And it is about having that stability on your own. When you can't have this with somebody else, you have to make it for yourself. So that's what I have for you, Piscean, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I hope that message helped. And until next time, namaste. Pisces, I was about to pull these cards up when I realized I missed something. So I'm going to bring this to you briefly. in looking at this column here, and these are all major arcanas, and major arcanas hold more weight than the pip cards, and the pip cards are the numbered cards, the 2, the 7. I miss these 3 cards here, and this is speaking to planetary transits. Now, I said to you that the eclipses always, they kind of skip one and go back. So this one on the 1st of September, I think goes back to the one in March, and I don't know what sign that occurred in. But what I'm looking at here is Mars in Venus and Uranus in Aries. And Mars in Venus is all of a sudden getting that spark to do things right now. Right now, I want to rush ahead. I want to do it. This is an awakening of your passions, your desires, and your ambitions. And this could be the Uranus in Aries is all about unexpected desires coming to the forefront. So this could be literally you waking up one day and looking at your relationship and going, you know what, this, I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Or being in a job going, you know what, this job sucks. I don't even know why I'm still here. You know what? I know I need to lose 10 pounds. Let me get up and do something about it. You know, I've always wanted to dye my hair red. It could be something as mundane as that, or wanting to just pack up and move and go someplace. So if this is the case, and it's not, you know, what I was saying earlier about meeting someone out of the blue, this line here speaks the most to me. This is all about wanting to increase your holdings, to have some kind of increase in some area of your life, and perhaps not being able to figure out how that's going to come about or how you want to do it. This is the thoughts, okay? Maybe not having the information that you need to do it. And so the 7 of Coins has come out to say, you know, weigh up your options. Look back at everything that you've done thus far, everything that you have built up, you've saved. Review that, you know, do some editing perhaps. This is a time during the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, that you really don't want to take on any new projects or anything new. It is always a good time to go back over past commitments, past projects, past endeavors, things of that nature. Try to rework those and tweak them and do whatever it is you need to do, but that ultimately you are going to reach some form of stability in whatever area that you've been looking for that in, or you feel that you need that change. And this could, you know, like I said, it could be simply about a work endeavor. I think some of you may have already received that news, but you don't trust it. Okay, you don't trust what you're hearing or what you're seeing, and that's a wise thing. So I would suggest what the cards are saying is that, you know, try to marry your intuition and your logic together. You know, before you start this new endeavor here. This speaks to Mars and Capricorn, so this could go again all the way out to January of 2017. But I would say, if it were me, I would go with my intuition, because that will never steer you wrong. It is only when we try to override our intuition that we can end up finding ourselves in situations that aren't so pleasant. So that's what I have for you. And I do, again, I apologize for that late message coming in, but I did want to share it. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Namaste.